I come out here from time to time and do a little fishing. This isn't too far from where I live. It's basically picture perfect. This afternoon been a good day. I've had company here from Illinois and out here picnicking and having a cookout and enjoying life. I'm not going to tell where I am because people in my area don't want to be cordial. And these people have taken a liking to me, and they're cordial, and they invite me to different functions and New Year's Eve and Christmas and Thanksgiving parties, and actually they're family. But we've had a pretty enjoyable evening sitting out here today fishing. One of the little boys, about maybe 3 or 4 years old, he caught him a little brim. He thought he done caught a whale. And it's just a way of relaxing and having some tranquility in all the chaos and all the chaos and all the chaos that seems like you turn your news on to listen to or read about that has inundated our lives. So to be able to sit back and enjoy a prestige, basically a postcard setting like this with a, I don't know, probably a 2 acre pond, maybe a 2.5, 3 acre pond, and just sit back. There's actually been fish caught out of here as big as 28 pounds, catfish and bass, like 8 pound bass out of this pond. Some good people. Not everybody in West Tennessee is raw and judgmental in condemning people just because of the things that they believe in, or the things that they desire, or the things that they feel like that God has called them into. But it is what it is. I deal with it on a day-to-day level. And if things get better, they get better. If things don't get no better, they don't. One thing I can say before I lay my head down, the Lord to take my soul to keep one day, is that I tried to help the Homo sapiens. I tried to alert them, open their eyes, give them warnings and advisories. And I feel like that I've done my part as the founder of the Windmill Ministries missions. I really do. I feel like that I've done my part. And for anybody to think, just because you mention the word peace, that suddenly somebody with some sort of mystical powers is going to be able to wave a twan over America, and all of a sudden there's going to be prosperity and utopia and peace, is only being blinded by the truth. Because in order for a civilization to have order, they have to decide that they're going to have order. And if they don't want order, then they're going to have chaos. And I never would have thought in 2022 here in Obion County, pretty close to Weakley County in northwest Tennessee, that I would have ever seen the church community become so raw and so distant, and for our politics to become so divided. It's super, super sad whenever a group of adults can no longer function like adults and pull together towards having solutions to the problems, because they themselves are the problems. And of course, whenever somebody like me comes along, people start judging me. Well, who does he think he is? Well, he thinks he's better than everybody else. Well, he thinks this. Well, he thinks that. Well, who appointed him? Who died and left him in charge? I know how people think. And I know how people think about me. And if people want to think that about me, I could sit here and talk to you until I was black and blue in the face, and there wouldn't be no way for me to convince you of otherwise. But I don't think that I'm better than myself. I don't think that I'm better than others. I don't think that I'm smarter than others. I don't think nothing like that as far as judging people, because I'm going to let their own conscience and God judge them. It ain't my job to judge you. My job is only to put out the facts and be a messenger unto God, for God, to the people. And if they want to take them as threats, or if they want to take them as insults, if they want to take them as in me trying to do some sort of harm to them in some sort of way, well, then there's nothing I can do about that, because obviously they have been brainwashed and bamboozled to the degree that if the blind lead the blind, they both shall leadeth off into the ditch. And that's basically where we're at right now. So I just want to thank my friends here that has allowed for me to come over here in this little homecoming with some people coming from Illinois, and sitting and yakking and talking and remembering old times and chewing fat about what went on and when it went on and where it went on and who it went on with, and just enjoying life. You see, whenever I sit at a pond bank setting like this, it brings back so many good memories of West Tennessee. And don't think that I don't have many good memories. Every memory that I have about the people that I was raised up in Northwest Tennessee are not all bad. Every memory that I've been raised up in pertaining to the church world are not all bad. I've had some really good experiences with some really good people. And I know this is kind of harsh. I know it's hard to swallow the pill and eat and crow, pertaining to how society basically swung at something that they should have embraced but didn't, and now they're suffering the consequences on account of it. I know it's kind of tough, but you know, if the shoe fits, wear it. That's been my grandmother's philosophy for years and years and years, that if you make your own bed hard, you'll sleep in it. And you have no one to blame but yourselves. No one to blame but that in which what's staring back at you in a mirror. Thank you, and good luck to all of us. God bless, and God bless America, and shalom.